Yes. It's one of these videos again. I'm not gonna lie to you before we start this video here. I've just been going through quite a lot here, man, honestly. I want to make a video about it, but I kind of can't. Not yet, but another thing that's been on my mind is I need a new PC case, man. I'm looking at getting like one of them full towers, but I don't know, maybe I'll keep like the medium-sized one. I don't know, man. Really depends on the budget, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, welcome to another one of these story time videos. Some of you guys seem to like these, so we're gonna continue playing them. Playing them, really, making them. And today is one I remember fondly, and it is when I nearly made it to state for high jump. So let me take you back to 2014. Actually, no, let me take you before that, 2013. So I was in 3rd grade, all right? And basically what happened is we had like this athletics day, right? Where you would, as a school or in year levels or whatnot, you would go up for a day. I think actually it was the entire school, come to think about it. And anyway, you would just sort of do like all these sport activities, shot put, discus, 200 meter, 400 meter, 800 meter, high jump, long jump, and it was awesome. Whenever that day like appeared, it was the best, man. It was so good. And basically what you did is you did a rotation of all the exercises across, I think it was 1 or 2 days, I think. Anyway, so in 3rd grade, I'm sitting there, right, and I do the 100, 200, 400, 800, right? I'm doing good with the sprints, but the long distance, I'm struggling so much with it. I could not do it. But anyway, besides that, I ended up getting to high jump. And basically what happens is there's a teacher that stood there and they had a clipboard, all right? And they would mark, the heights that you would do, and then they'd tally up 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Anyway, for some reason, I seem to be doing all right with high jump, all right? And so that was great. That was fantastic. And I got to the 2nd stage where we had to do like a school tournament out of the best of the grade. And anyway, so I got to that. I failed that in 3rd grade. And I walked away and I was like, I think I can get better at this. So what I did was I went home and I asked my parents for like a long PVC like pipe. And I sort of hung it up around the tree type deal, like on these branches and whatnot, and adjusted the height and practiced it. And I did this on and off. So then 4th grade comes around, 2014, and athletics carnival comes up. And I do high jump again. I get to high jump again, and I win the 1st round. I go to the sports, final for the school there, and I win that this time. And I was like, oh, wow, what's this mean? And my sports teacher goes, congratulations, you're going to the Northern Downs. And I was like, oh, what's that? And it's like, oh, well, that's when you compete with, some other schools, right? And basically, we did that. And so I rocked up there on the day, and I kept winning. I kept winning. My best friend was actually with me, and he didn't make it only because he went and I think he did something to his ankle. It was strapped. It was not good. But anyway, so I got through that, the inner downs, and I'd made it. And I was like, what's next? I get back to school. They call my name over the speaker. I think this was like maybe a week later after they got the finalized results. And he says, you're going to inner downs. I'm like, what's inner downs? He's like, oh, it's the same as last time. Except these are the final ones that had gone through from Northern Downs, just like me. I'm like, let's go, dude. Let's go. And so I go there, right? I rock up, I jump, I make it. I jump, I make it. I jump, I make it. I think it was 2nd. And I'm like, dude, this is amazing, right? So I win that. It gets tallied up. I get 2nd, not 1st. And I'm like, dude, what's next? What's next? So I'm getting excited, you know what I mean? I'm getting excited that I'm going to get somewhere. I get handed this shirt. I don't know where that shirt is. I wish I could show you guys. But I ended up getting given a shirt. It was like a sports shirt for, going, hey, you've made it this far, congratulations, and you could wear it at school and all that, and it sort of looked cool because it was like, wow, they made it to this, look, they got that shirt, they got the shirt. It was like, I don't know, it was kind of cool. It was like a little bit of a, yeah, I made it, and you guys didn't. Nah, nothing like that, but you know what I mean. So anyway, he goes, I think it was probably a week later again, he goes, you're going to the Darling Downs. And I was like, oh, Darling Downs. And then I got curious and I was like, what's after that? And he goes, oh, well, it's probably going to be state or whatever. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. And he's like, you know, you'd have to go down to, let's just say Brisbane, all right? And you'd go and you do that. And I was like, dude, this is going to be awesome. I'm gonna beat the Darling Downs. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to go through all this process and I'm going to just keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. And at that time I was sitting there and I was practicing at home. Jumping, all the above. You know what I mean? I was doing all that sort of stuff. And basically, I rock up to the Darling Downs, right? And I start jumping, and I'm winning. These guys are being eliminated. They're being eliminated, right? There's 4 of us left. Okay, and it was pretty high. It got up pretty damn high, and you had 3 tries before you're eliminated. So anyway, I get up there, I jump, I fail. I'm like, damn. I jump, I fail again. I'm like, no elimination. I'm not coming forth, right? And then I jump and I make it. I'm like, I'm on one last chance. They're gonna up it. All these other guys made it, right? They up it, and I'm the last to jump. All right. So they jump, and then the third guy does a Frosby flop. And I'm like, whoa, when was that allowed? Because all I was ever told was to do, like, you know, scissor kicks or just to jump over it normally. And I was like, how am I going to do that? And then I jump, you know, and I just make it. I'm like, goodness. No one's eliminated, right? It's still on that struggle right there. They up it, and then they all do the Frosby flop. One after the other. And I'm like, well, this is it. I can't do the Frosby flop. I'm screwed. I am so screwed. So anyway, I jump, and as you can guess, I didn't really make it. So they gave me a commendment going, congratulations for making it this far. It's all well and good. It's fantastic. And I was a bit disappointed because I was never told that I could do a Frosby flop. I was never told that I was able to do that because certain places have certain rules, right? And I didn't know that, and I didn't make it. So yeah, that was my story about nearly making it to state or whatnot. And it was amazing. It really was a great experience. I really wish that the grade after in 5th grade I was able to keep that, but I just sort of lost my interest for doing it. I think I was just probably a bit too, I don't know, I just never followed through with it. I think all these other things happened in my life and all that, but it was great. It was fantastic. And before you guys go, I also wanted to just say thank you all for the support. It means a lot to me. Running 2 channels, 3 social medias, separate social medias, and doing all that stuff, and, you know, streaming and all that's been a massive toll on me this year, you know what I mean? But we've made it, and I just want to say thank you guys for the support that you are giving me. It means a lot. And I'm going to do another vlog tomorrow, well, one of these talk story videos, so I'll see you then.